Alrighty, guys, we are live. I am here on the live stream as we clearly are. Let the comments come in, but we will talk about Dragon Ball for a little bit because that's the title of the video, and we will address James Gunn's Superman a little bit, and I'll tell you what I've been watching. So we'll get there. Say hello, Najee. See today what happens to Cartoon Network. I'll be quite honest with you. I don't know what's going on with Cartoon Network. I don't watch it anymore. Don't have cable. But when it comes to Warner Brothers Discovery, um, again, there's nothing really to talk about other than they're getting sold. More articles will probably come out a little bit towards the end of the month. But all signs are pointing at Comcast Universal, which is a good thing. Um, hell, I think I talked to you about this 3 or 4 years ago with AT&T. So, I mean, at this point, I'm at the point right now. Whoever gets it just needs to do away with the old regime. Um, I'm over it. I'm just over this whole back and forth. What's up, MMA? Yeah, I'm live. I'm live right now. So yeah, go ahead with your questions. But we will talk about Dragon Ball a little bit and stuff like that. But yeah, when it comes to the Warner Bros. Discovery getting sold, I have no. I believe some assets will be sold. Was a Rooster Teeth was just shut down a minute ago, so that's a clear sign. They're getting ready to sell it to somebody. I do think they're going to sell some properties. I do. Harry Potter's not going nowhere. If Universal does buy them, I think Harry Potter will stay with Universal, which makes sense due to the rides. DC is the dark horse. We don't know where that's going to go. Netflix could bid for them too because they got the money. Honestly, Netflix would be a good place for them too. Um, I would say Universal, but I don't know. It's in the air. We'll see. Um, so yeah, I heard Warner Brothers Games is still doing what they do. That's fine. That is all fine and dandy. Because at the end of the day, that's money lost. But that's going to change again when somebody buy them out. No, I didn't hear about that. And for Sweet Baby Inc. to call anybody racist, it's laughable at that. They should never done that anyway. It just they run by goons and idiots. The man just passed away. Why would you even say that? Um, but their reputation is not good anyway because I don't think nobody's going to really hire them right now because they're so hot and not in a good way. They're hot in a bad way. So hey, and fans are already mad at them anyway for that suicide, kill the death me. I call it. So they are in deep shit anyway. They know, so they ain't worried about that. But no, that was wrong for what they did. I mean, he just passed away for God's sakes. So, but that's Baby Inc. Anywho, let's talk about Dragon Ball. So, in a in a chat or in the comments below, I want y'all to tell me when did y'all watch Dragon Ball? Was it on Tanami? Was it Dragon Ball was the first one? Was it this? Was did y'all buy the DVD, the VSS tapes? What actually was your first encounter with Dragon Ball? I bought the VSS tapes. I didn't buy the DVDs. I don't know why I didn't buy the DVDs. Um that's weird. I bought everything else, the VHS tapes, but never the DVDs. Clearly how old I am. And it was just weird. I always like the VHS tapes where you put them in and then you hit a button. It's just so classic stuff. I actually want to get me one. Uh, but these TVs don't work on. I had to go through all these works just to get that thing on. Forget it. But yeah. Okay, Kids WB, then Tanami. Okay, cool. MMA, cool. Hey, hey Tavia, what's up? I'm sad about it. Yeah, I am too. Silver Sun, hey, how you doing? So Um, I think I said in my video. Um, so when I was a kid, I was into anything dinosaur related. Dragon Ball Z didn't come to after. I was into Godzilla. I was in the Jurassic Park. I was in the Barney. Yes, the purple dinosaur. I love you. Yes, I was into that too. Um, yeah, I was a kid. I'm not into that shit now. So yeah, whatever. What else? So, like I said, I think I saw Dragon Ball Z. I saw it on Tanami first, and it was the Ocean dub. And I saw the episode when Piccolo hit the special beam cannon through Goku Radish and Goku's stomach. So as a kid, I'm like, oh, okay, well, whatever. I guess whatever. When they showed him on the floor, I said, oh Lord. And I was like, yo, this is it. I said, I have to watch the next episode. And then they said, find out on the next time on Dragon Ball Z. I said, oh, they do this? And it just won me over. But what really made me a fan is when Vegeta, how tenacious he was. They threw a spirit bomb at that man. They stabbed him. Jajirobe cut him in half almost. And that man got up. He kept getting up. He beat the holy hell out of Jajirobe. But he got up. And when he got up, and this is the Ocean dub, they could have edited the hell out of this one. And boy, that's when I said, all right, I'm sold. And that's when I was a fan of Dragon Ball Z. So, all right, let me get all these little chats. Kids WB, Tanami. Okay. I knew it was on Kids WB, but I don't remember. Was it in the? I just can't remember. I do remember it because they did some afternoon block too. They did a lot of stuff, Tanami Sunrise and stuff like that. I watched the OG Dragon Ball on Cartoon Network at night. Yeah, I do remember Najee was on there because Dragon Ball did air on Cartoon Network because once Z was so popular, they aired Dragon Ball on there. I think a lot of us saw Z first, then Dragon Ball. So, okay, Red Wolf, what's up? Okay, you saw Dragon Ball Tanami. Oh, you saw Z. Okay, yeah. Tavi, I was born in 91 and I grew up with Dragon Ball Z. Gotcha. So this sucks having Akira Toriyama go like this. It does suck, Silver Sun, because I want some more material, but I don't know. We'll see. Because that Dragon Ball Diamond, I'm not interested in it. I have a bad feeling about it too, but we'll see. I'm gonna hold my reservation until the product comes out. My favorite scene was Dragon Ball. Mr. 2 was Bulma riding her motorcycle, and he had a kid Goku with him. Oh yeah, that's a classic scene. That's gonna be around for the test of times. And Vegeta survival, a lot of stuff. Yeah, Vegeta was he's a machine. I mean, he's been through everything. That damn arm of his, oh my god. I mean, that arm never had surgery and still works. MMA, Chris King, Ocean Dove, Funimation, those were the days. Yes, it was. Now it's Crunchyroll. Yeah, I watched DBZ on Tanami. Sean Franklin, what's up? What be cool? Marvel vs. Capcom anime movie. Marvel vs. Capcom. If you talk about, I don't trust these writers today for that. So no, I don't want to see that. If you talk about 20 years ago, yeah, absolutely, not now. Who's your favorite DBZ villain? Mine is Perfect Cell. He's so funny. It was Cell, but ever since they changed Frieza's voice actor, and ever since Super, it has to be Frieza because Frieza is hilarious now. I mean, at first I didn't think, I just couldn't stand that woman. I used to call him a woman. I didn't know who he was, but when they did the whole redubbing of him and then Super came out, I was like, okay, because I mean, you can't really. I mean, Frieza is hilarious. I mean, that laugh is hilarious. But Cell is still up there. Kid Buu, I would call him the most destructive villain out of all of them, but he's not like my favorite though. But Perfect Cell is still good. All right, I feel like we'll get more material. It's just a matter of what material we'll get in the near future. That is true, Silver Sun, because now Akira Toriyama's not over it. Toei can go full balls to the wall, and that could be a good thing, or we could have a GT situation again, because we all know how that turned out. So gotta be careful what we wish for. Well, we'll get Dragon Ball Diamond, and honestly, I'm excited for the story mostly because it's going to be Akira last work. I understand that, yeah, but I'm not excited for the kid dynamic because it's like I'd rather them do a side mission with Goku. But again, I guess they can't do it because a lot of people have already said that you can't have Dragon Ball without the Cheetah, Piccolo, and all them now, which is kind of true. But I don't know. I have a bad feeling. But I'm gonna look. I'm gonna be excited for it. It's Kira's last story though. My favorite Dragon Ball Z moment is Goku versus Frieza. Yes, but all seriousness, all my favorite moments of Dragon Ball is Gohan versus Perfect Cell, which was really all amazing about it. Yeah, that was badass. I mean, when Gohan was Super Saiyan 2 and whooped Cell's tail, that was hilarious too. Yes, and then we all know what happened with Gohan. He got older and just stopped working out. I saw DBZ in 1999 with Ocean Dub. I admit I didn't think I would like it at first, but once I saw Goku on Jason Berter and like one, yeah, that was a good moment too. Yeah, I know you love Miss Linda Young, King, but look, I love her too. It's just that I love her more as a Genkai. Um, it's just I don't know. Chris Aries did a good job though. I have to give him his props. He really did a good job with Frieza. Resurrection F was funny for me with Frieza, and then when he told Brawley, "Look what happened to your dad, Brawley," I died. I died. I said, "Yeah, yeah. I hope it's good stuff." Oh, you met her uh at Comic Con, Sean Frank. I'm gonna just call you Sean. Call her Frank. True, she has a fantastic Genkai. What's up, Coop? It's been a while. Yes, I'm live. Yes, I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. That was funny. Yeah. Fair enough. I love her as Genkai too. Yeah, yeah. I mean, get her Genkai is just on point. It's just they cannot stop her Genkai. It's sad that they couldn't use her as a voice actor in that damn live action. Uh, whatever. Whatever. I'm not even gonna talk about that no more. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. Thank you for what is amazing. His creation of Dragon Ball Z. Absolutely. What's your favorite DBZ game? Oh, whew. It's between Dragon Ball Z Budokai and even I like Dragon Ball Z Fighter Z too. I think Fighter Z is pretty good. Um, it's between those two. I say Budokai though. Yeah, I'm glad they brought it back in the OVA, but they sure as hell need her in that live action. They need a lot of people in that live action. So yeah, okay, yes. What's your favorite WWE game? Here comes the pain. I wish they would bring back Bruce Faulkner. I miss his sound. Oh, who you telling? Who you telling? I miss Bruce Faulkner. School. Um. uh, well, I guess I'm okay with some of the music, but I agree that Bruce Faulkner score really elevated Dragon Ball to the next level. Over 9,000. Yeah, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, Coop. Yes. See. All right, we got 7 people in here. Let's see, just done. Yeah. Yes, Tabby. Yeah. Bruce Faulkner with DBZ was amazing. So, hmm, trying to think. Alrighty, so talk about Akira Toriyama. Let's see here. What else we can talk about? Well, I guess we can talk about Dragon Ball Z for a little bit more. Piccolo Vegeta Cell theme were the best. Yes, they were. They were dope. They were on point. They're the best thing. Especially Cell theme. Perfect Cell theme. Like, Lord have mercy. Shit. Yeah, Toriyama did hit social media hard. Well, of course, I had a feeling it was going to, due to the fact of how much influence that his Dragon Ball franchise had just on everything. I mean, you if they were no Dragon Ball, I don't think the anime would be as big as it is today. Hell, a lot of anime today, I don't think would be. I don't know. I can't say that because anime is big today, but let's say this: it wouldn't be big as it was in the 2000s on television without his Dragon Ball. So, do you think Tanami and those who are going to do a marathon Dragon Ball Z to honor Akira Toriyama? Uh, I would like to, but I would like to see that, but I don't think so. I do think they are going to have something for him though. They will do something like a Tanami video or something. I wouldn't be surprised to do a music video for him or something like that for the anime itself. I would not be surprised because without Dragon Ball, Tanami wouldn't be around at all. So I don't think a marathon, but I do think they'll do something for him. Indeed. All villains' death with his music were amazing. Yes. What up, Johnson? What's up, Mr. Pie? I ain't saying the first one. The music for the Dragon Ball franchise is amazing. Yes. Piccolo vs. Android 17 was the most underrated DBC fight, in my opinion. Yes, it was. It was very much so. Um, I was like, come on, Piccolo, get a W. I was like, come on, man, you got to get something. Prove that you can do something. Hell, it'd be funny too, because Piccolo would kill 17 in the future. 17 kills Vegeta, so it'll be like, come on, get that W. Man, Cell was like, oh, hold up, wait a minute. not till I transform. Yeah, the studios also closed down for the day as paid to respect it. Yeah, they need to because without Dragon Ball, I don't think Toei would be where they are today. So they know better. So DBZ made young men want to be men. Absolutely, they sure did. Inspired them to start hitting the gym. You damn right they did. Especially Vegeta. Vegeta made anybody hit the gym because that man was doing push-ups with two fingers. Goku, he worked out, but you can look at Goku like you're not putting that much effort into it. Where Vegeta, that man was busting it. He was like, "Yo, I will be better than Kakarot," and it sucks though. He was always second fiddle. Akira Toriyama Dragon Ball make anime gateway for anime back in the day. That's the reason why it's popular, well known today. Yeah, I mean, I think anime would, if it wasn't for Dragon Ball, there wouldn't be no popularity with the Sailor Moons, the Gundam Wings, the Yu Yu Hakusho's, the Roni Kenshins, the Bleach, and Naruto too. So Dragon Ball. Hope Hollywood doesn't take advantage of Kira stuff and try to Tavia. I I am a little worried about that because Hollywood sees what's going on. The comic book movie industry. Well, I guess we could touch upon this too, and I'll get back to the Dragon Ball and things in a minute. The comic book industry is not doing so well. It's not doing so hot per se. The most talked about thing last year, the most buzz anything got last year was Super Mario, which is a video game, Oppenheimer, a plastic doll, and One Piece. Those were the four. Nothing related to superheroes. One Piece has definitely made Hollywood look okay. We can do that. We can take that. Hell, Disney still owns some of the rights to Dragon Ball. I'm surprised they haven't tapped into that. And I would not be surprised they won't tap into that now, especially Akira Toriyama just passed away. As long as they throw that money to Toei Animation, they'll take it. Um, it, whew, I'm a little worried and nervous because what made One Piece so good, the original creator was still on it. What's going to make the Naruto film so good, the creator will be on it. And the guy who is directing that, who did Shang-Chi, is a fan of Naruto. You can look at Shang-Chi and you can see it. And you can see Dragon Ball too. So I'm a little worried. So we might have another Dragon Ball Evolution on our hands. I hope not, but I'm a little worried. They said Naruto and One Piece creator were crying about Akira. I bet they were. I bet they were because they met the guy, and I mean, if you look at One Piece, you look at Naruto, they pretty much did the blueprint from Dragon Ball, and Tate Kubo definitely is another one. So yeah, man, that sucks. Yeah, that that fight with Pew, and then I love how Bobby's like, Deborah, he ain't letting a finger on him. Deborah's like, yes, master. Oh, that shit is killing me. When damn Bobby's like, oh, Pew ain't even laying a finger on the cheetah. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was great. Yeah, but it didn't make as much money as the sequel did. Volume 2. Volume 2 made 868 million and the other one made 847 million. But you see there's a trend. The superhero, there's not a fatigue, but it's something. People are tired of these films, or they're tired of the formula that Marvel's doing. And I think we're in that stage. And if James Gunn using that same formula, Superman is not going to do well either. And that's a problem. Superman needs to do well, which I will touch upon that in a minute. Well, I'm not trying to get too ahead of myself. First Discover Anime and Sci-Fi Channel. Oh yeah, they did have it on there too. But it's very clear it was a very niche back then. But the animes were very mature. But Tanami DBZ made anime mainstream. Yes, they did. Coop thought Crunchyroll got the rights to it. Hell, I thought Crunchyroll had the rights to One Piece. That shit's on Netflix now. So yeah, how Cartoon Network's run. I hope they don't make another Dragon Ball Evolution now that Akira dead. That man will start rolling his grave. I'm telling you, the way the anime transition to One Piece has opened good doors and it has opened some bad doors. And this is how I feel. If One Piece, I don't know. I just don't even want to talk about it because I think somebody right now is looking. Hollywood execs are looking. They're looking for a replacement because the superhero thing is not working. Those movies are not working. So yeah, like I said, I don't trust nobody doing Dragon Ball live action unless I don't even trust what's that dude's name who's doing Dragon Ball Super because half the stuff he does is ridiculous and don't make sense logically. I just don't care for him. So I really don't want them to touch Dragon Ball Z at all. Screw this up. They would. To their version of similar to Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now, if you're talking about the last Airbender of Night Shyamalan, then yes. Like I said, the live action version is not bad. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's bad. I've seen worse. God have I seen worse, so it's not that bad. But yeah, I don't. Dragon Ball is a different. I don't want that to be anything near what. Nothing. They need to be very faithful, but I'm not gonna shit on the live action show that we just got from Netflix. I expected way worse than that. So nah, I'm not gonna shit on that. Which do you think Dragon Ball? I guess that guy who Tartaru, yeah. I guess Tartaru who's doing Super. I guess but like I said, his storytelling ain't as good either. So I don't know. So Kishimoto and Mr. Kubo were big fans of his work. They cite him as influence. Deadpool 3 will probably fix the Marvel genre. No, I don't think it will. I don't think so. The way things are going, I think it will put a band aid on it, stop the bleeding, but I don't think it's going to fix it. They still it's the Marvel made their own mess. For example, you got Shang-Chi. I actually want a sequel to Shang-Chi because that's the best film we got in the last, what's this, Endgame. Black Widow was a waste of time. Eternal was a waste of time. Ant-Man and Wasp was definitely a waste of time. Um, let's not talk about Thor, Love, and Crap. And it's just like I said, every film that has came out that's not, it's been a waste of time. The Marvels, come on. So I Deadpool, I would look at Deadpool as it's a one off. It's like Guardians of the Galaxy 3. It happened, but it's in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like Guardians of 3 was its own thing. And I think Deadpool 3 is gonna be its own thing. So that's what I think. I could be wrong, but the only thing Marvel really needs to do is actually just do good storytelling, good characters. I mean, they have the characters. I know people say bring back Captain America and all them, but it's like you can't really keep doing that all the time. They just need to write good characters. They just got all these new people writing this agenda shit, and I don't even want to get involved. I thought Shang-Chi was fine, because it seemed like they were trying. I said, okay, well, this is not the greatest, but I was like, oh, I appreciate it. And then afterwards, they went downhill. The Eternals, they went too far, I think, on that one. Across the Spider-Verse was amazing as well, honestly. I like Deadpool itself, had the comedy and action mixed well. Gen 6 doesn't know the struggle when it comes to anime. Who are you telling, King? All they gotta do is press a damn button and it pops on their phone. Man, I had to go through all sorts of things just to get some good anime back in the day. Man, shoot. Gotta go through damn Sci-Fi Channel, the Cartoon Network to make sure they air in anime. Then before the internet, we had dial-up. Took a whole day of 3 hours just to upload to load the episode. Man, these people today don't know the struggles. Today is just easy. I love it. I never understood why they gotta remake the East Blue arc. I felt like that was just a waste, and there are other animes that need better remakes, like the Zach Bell, for example. I think that's I remember I was reading an article. Oda definitely, he does not, from what I was reading, I can't remember it too, but he was not, he has said multiple times he wanted to end One Piece way before now. He has also said multiple times there's certain things he did in One Piece earlier on that he wished he could change. I think he's at the point where he sees his own creation and he wants to recreate it and do it better. I think this is an Oda decision. I think Oda kind of went to him and said, "Hey, can we remake this?" And hey, Netflix gave him the money, and they say, "Yeah." Because honestly, I think they told him, "Let's make a movie," and he said, "Can I remake this?" That's what I'm thinking. And not a live action movie, like an animated movie or something, just exclusively for Netflix. And he was like, "No, I want to remake this with studios, not even made by the same studio with Toei Animation." That does tell you something. I think he just want to remake something, because some people can always say, "Oh, I can rewatch East Blue Arc." I'm like, yeah, sure. I'll just skip a couple stuff. And I think he just wanted to trim the fat down. And also, It gives Netflix their own One Piece, but like I said, I don't understand. That's weird. Say what you want about GT, but Super Saiyan 4 was better, was badass transformation. I like it way better than Super Saiyan Blue. No, I totally agree with you, DC. Super Saiyan 4 was badass. I agree. Um, I just wish they could bring it to the damn. I don't know. It's I actually like GT. I like GT's. Well, no, let me stop. I actually like GT's Baby Saga, and that's about it. The problem with GT, I think it was going back and forth to, like I said before, Goku going back as a kid. And it was a lot of Goku time, and I think a lot of people just got tired of it. The whole Goku going back as a kid really did hurt the show. I think if Goku stayed as an adult, it would have been fine, you know. But that's what I think. Like I said, they just wanted their cake and eat it too. They wanted him as a kid, and they wanted him as an adult because they want to get the Dragon Ball feel and they want to get the Z feel, and you just can't do that. You have to stick with one of them. Come on, Coop. Are you serious? That's the only good film we got in the last several years, not Spider-Man related, because I still think Spider-Man was a Sony thing, because majority of those damn characters were Sony characters that were done with the Raimi film, so I don't count Spider-Man. Because you gotta say Black Widow, that was a waste of time. Uh, what else? Eternals was a waste of time. Thor: Love and Thunder was a waste of time. Ant-Man and Wasp was a waste of time. The Marvels was a waste of time. Doctor Strange was kind of a waste of time. I enjoyed it, but I mean, still kind of a waste of time. So I mean, that's that's like how many films? Six, and the only good one was Chung Chi. So yeah, I want another one of that. Shoot, I thought it was good. Was it great? Hell no, but it was better than most of the crap Marvel did the last several years. It's like what they had really 6 or 5 films, and that's the best one. That's not a good look for Marvel either. Can go on intro turn to Super Saiyan 4. Nah, from what I remember, in GT, I think you had to be a pure blood Saiyan to be Super Saiyan 4, a pure blood Saiyan, which makes sense because it does make sense. Now I do see in other like fan films and fan of Dragon Ball Gohan does turn Super Saiyan 4, but I don't remember. I don't really remember if they said those fan films that they were pure blood, because I do know in GT you have to be pure blood. So the creator of Yu Yu Hakusho and was a big fan of Dragon Ball. They were good friends. Yeah, yeah. I will give Dragon Ball Evolution one thing only. That's without the movie Akira would it be inspired to bring back Dragon Ball. Oh yeah, Tabby. Because I will tell you that he was hot. Akira Toriyama has never been that mad before. He don't come out and says nothing negative. He was always to himself. But that one, when Dragon Ball Evolution came out, he said that thing pissed me off. I was like, yo, he was mad. That was funny. I've read that article too. So kids don't know. We had to wait to see previous TV show. Yep. Did you hear that Disney Bambi remake movie got canceled because the new CEO of live action movies? Good. I'm glad it got canceled. I don't really need to see a live action of Bambi. Oh, they don't understand the moment of reruns. Movies, yeah. And also, Bob Barker talked about last week. All things do the Baby Saga was the only good thing from GT. That's about it, Coop. Yeah, Coop Guardians of but see, that's what I'm saying. That's one film, but Guardians of Three is not connected to the universe no more. That's like its own thing. They kind of wrapped that up. That was the only good thing. But yeah, so that's that. Besides, we have Gohan and Beast Gohan is really awesome, badass. Man, you know that live action Dragon Ball is bad. You got the creator come back and the film makes yes, you ended up hating it. Yeah, yeah. So it's one of those things. All right, so I think we're done talking about Dragon Ball. So we'll move on to the next topic at hand, and we are going to talk about James Gunn, DC, Superman. I made a video writing about how I would do James Gunn uh, Superman film. Yeah, I could go check that out and explain that. So we'll talk about this for a little bit. So it's in production. Um, but we're also going to talk about the Warner Brothers merger too. So that's kind of entwined with that a little bit. That's going to happen next month, supposedly. Get bought out, whatever. And yeah. So let's talk about this. I don't know. I have a sneaky feeling that this film is not going to do well financially. The budget is already at $300 million supposedly, and I just feel that superhero movies today are not going to do well at the box office unless it's not a Batman, unless it's not a Spider Man. Hell, I think a Hulk would do good too, but again, Marvel's not going to test that water just because they say it's going to cost them too much money. So I guess I don't know. So we'll see how that goes. But so well, what I think is probably I want the film to be good, but I have a sneaky feeling it's not going to be financially not going to be good. I feel it's going to be the Suicide Squad effect, where the film was good but made no money. And if that happens, that's not good for DC. That means DC won't have another film that come out for a while. So this film has to be financially good. Hell, in a way, people want it to be financially critically good. It needs to be financially good. If this doesn't make any type of money, that's it for DC for a long time because we had 4 bombs last year. Every film that DC did last year was a bomb. If they put the money they put in the Flash in Aquaman, they actually would have had a profit because Aquaman grossed $400 million. They would put the money into Aquaman, they would have made I was, you know what, $700 million. I'll say $700 million. So yeah. So we'll see. So we'll see. The Fantastic Four film, I don't know. That one's iffy too, but it's not gonna do no worse than Fan Four Stick, the one that came out in 2015, and I think it's gonna be the best film they've done since Guardians of the Galaxy 3. So, do I think it'll be better than Superman? Probably so, because it's a little bit more tighter in its focus. The problem I had with James Gunn's Superman is it's not a Superman film. It's a Justice League International in disguise. You got Guy Gardner in there, you got Hawk Girl in there, you got um Metamorpho. I still don't understand. Metamorpho is with the outsider. What the hell is he doing with Superman? If you were doing Batman Brave the Bold and you have Metamorpho in there, I said, oh yeah, that's cool. That makes sense. Because the outsider are connected to Gotham. Metamorpho's in Metropolis. Why the fuck is he in Metropolis? Oh, he's with the Justice League. Really? Because I know the character doesn't really get along with other characters. That's why he's an outsider. I'm just saying. So that's weird. Supergirl's in here, which is that's another thing. Why she's in here when this needs to be a Superman film? I digress. So there's a lot of things I'm looking at and a lot of things I'm seeing. It's just it's making me question this film. So anyway, so yeah, Coop, the budget's about 300 million. Um, so that's a lot. The film should have been not even 200, 150 million. But again, you got all those casts. You got to use CGI with Metamorpho. You got to use they probably use practical effects with Metamorpho and CGI with Green Lantern because he's pretty much a walking CGI thing. So So also we don't know the budget of Superman Legacy truly. It's been reported it's roughly around 3, but I hope it's less than that. I really hope it's 100. but ain't nobody reporting that less. So it's in between 200 to 300 million dollars. That's still too high, especially with Warner Bros. And all that debt. But we'll see. Johnson, what's going on? What's going to happen to Tanami if it merges? It's probably still going to be around unless Adult Swim shuts its door. But I think Adult Swim still brings in ratings more so than Cartoon Network. So I believe he was part of the J team in the 80s. J team in the 80s. J team in the 80s. More Metamorpho? Well, I know if he was part of the J team in the 80s. But I would not add him because it would make more sense for him to be with Gotham and the Outsiders. So the Fierce. Okay, rest in peace. Yes, rest in peace. So, but Coop? Did he join the team after the Outsiders, or was that before? I'm not too sure with that because I know all the comic stories I've read. He's always joined the Outsiders, then eventually he'll start working with people towards the end. The Flash movie was a failure from the start, mostly because they tried to adapt the Flashpoint, which I don't get why. Because the Flashpoint doesn't need to be adapted in the first movie. No, that was Tavia. I'm going to explain that movie for example. That was going to Walter Hanaba and Ann Snardoff, my two favorite people, the two goons of Warner Brothers and DC at the time before David Zaslav came with his axe. They were trying to reboot the universe because they were trying to get away from the Snyderverse. And what happened was they were trying to make more of a female, I can't even talk right now, female-centered superheroes, like a Supergirl and a Batgirl. That's why the Batgirl movie came out. However, like everything else is done, things are changing. Those agendas they were trying to do, they started to see, okay, maybe this was a bad idea. So, for example, they didn't see the forest before the trees. They just saw the trees and then look, well, let's not do this. This could actually bankrupt us or actually put us out of business. David Zaslav saw that and he cut that. Because Batgirl, from what the reports came out, Michael Keaton's Batman was supposed to die. And that didn't sit well with me when I saw that report. And I tried to confirm it with everything else. And sure enough, that Michael Keaton Batman was going to die. And that Batgirl was going to take his place. And Supergirl, after the Flash movie, was going to take Henry Cavill's place. Because we all know Henry Cavill died in that world. That's exactly what was going to happen. So that's why they were doing the Flashpoint movie. Even though I agree with you, I would never do a Flashpoint movie first. But you do a Flashpoint movie to reset a universe or reboot the universe. But still, it's one of the dumbest things ever because you look at the Flash, they didn't even have the Flash character Barry Allen from the TV show, which is the dumbest thing they did. But yet Barry Allen got Ezra Miller's Flash in the TV show for that Crisis of Infinite Earth, which I thought was pretty cool. That's why I said the Arrowverse was a better universe because they actually cared about source material and actually tried. And they tried with the budget they had, so that's why I always give them props where their props is due. So they better promote the shit out of that bone that made those old heads look into Superman they actually love. Yeah, it was after it. So I do agree with you, Tavia. They have done Flashpoint enough. So yeah, Wally West would have been good and it would have been different. But again, people like you and me, Tavia, who are fans of these properties, won't. We think logically, and Warner Brothers, Suits and Tie think not logically. They don't think at all, and it's they have all this material, all the video games, all the freaking DC animated movies, all the TV shows, and you telling me they can't figure out how to make a live cinematic universe? Come on now, it's just dumb. Just dumb. Marvel never had all that stuff, but they did. So like I said, but yeah, so that's about it for that. I ain't gonna really touch up too much about that. I hope it's good. I hope James Gunn financially makes a good film, but it's not looking too good. It's not. If that budget is over $200 million, so they have to gross $800 to $900 million. I don't know. I just hope James Gunn makes a good Superman film, and I hope people come out for it. That's all I got to say on that. So, but yeah. So we'll move on from there. So let's move on to the next thing. So currently, what am I watching? So we'll go there. So Akira Toriyama, currently moving on there. So let's get this out the way. So yeah, Tavia, I'm more worried about the financial aspect than the critical aspect because DC does need this W. If they don't get it, that's it for a film for a while. So we might be hurting for a while if this film doesn't do well. So yeah. Do I have faith in James Gunn? No, because he's always on Twitter and doing stupid stuff. So he just needs to focus on making a good film. Because if he focuses on that, I think uh I think all of us will be okay. I think he just needs to focus on that and stop worrying about the rumors, the gossips, and you know, if somebody says just leave it alone. That's all I gotta say. So, alrighty, let's move on to something else. Let's see here. I don't know. I don't know. See. So give me a minute. Why, yes. Alrighty, guys. So, mm, alrighty. I'm hearing too there's going to be another strike happening. So I hope not for Hollywood's sake, but I've been hearing there's another strike about to come down the pipeline. So I'm not looking forward to that if that does happen. So hopefully Hollywood figures what the hell they're doing. Because if there's another strike going to happen, Hollywood's going to be losing a lot more money again this year. So yeah. But yeah. Let's see. So are you guys excited for X-Men 97? No, it's I think it's more the strike was dealing with uh the crew more so like the camera crew and stuff like that, the behind the scene type of thing. So that's what's coming up the pipeline. So it's supposed to happen this summer. I hope not. I hope they work everything out because if Hollywood doesn't, that's gonna be a bad thing. Okay. I see a lot of y'all happy for it. Well, I'm excited to the first episode, and if it's what I think it is, you will hear me rant and rave. Y'all miss my rants? Y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get a hell of a lot of it because I'm telling you right now, if it's what I think it's going to be and there's a lot of gender stuff in it, I will rant bad. I'm gonna go back to my T Titans though. T Titans, not T Titans, my Thundercats roar rant a little bit because this right here, this is different. This is different energy. There's three things. Well, actually, you know what? I'll say four. Four things that that got me in. That got me in. You know what? Three things. We'll go back to three. Yeah, probably say what the hell. Three things that got me in the comics: Batman the animated series, Spider-Man the animated series, X-Men the animated series. X-Men the animated series is one of my favorite series of all time. I like the color. I love the whole thing. It was my shit. Um, if they fuck it up, y'all will hear a rant for days. Y'all will hear the rant of rants. From what I saw and what I've been reading on it, I'm not pleased. But I will wait. I will give a benefit of the doubt because that's what I do. But if it's what I think it is, God help their soul. God help their soul. So I know, Coop. I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt, but if it's a train wreck, let the train happen, and I'm gonna wreck the shit. That's all I gotta say. Yes, I know, and I know the Witcher season 2 and Moon Knight. We'll say that. So, but we'll wait and see because God knows. I'm a little bit cautious because again, I'm just trying to wait. But man, oh man. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, Dante, what's up? Dante22, welcome. Not really made by Disney. What, the X-Men series not made by Disney? I thought it was made by Disney. So, well, all right. So, let's give it a couple of times. So, but that's coming out later this month. So we'll see. Invincible is supposed to come out next week, but they need to figure out how to do the scheduling. I do not like what they did this time around. They split up part two, part one and part two. Like I don't think that was a good idea. I think that really hurt them too. So hopefully this time they keep it on the same. Don't split it up no more because I think that really hurt them. So, my opinion. No, Coop. No, Coop. The animation does look a little wonky, but again, I'm trying to be positive. But you're saying a lot of things I've been thinking about too. just don't think, man, you're not alone. But just I gotta stay positive, because I've been wanting an X-Men sequel for years, and oh Lord, the Halo TV show. God bless you, Tavia. God bless you. I dropped that shit last year. I was like, no, sir. Master Chief, I don't need to see Master Chief face. I need to see the. I don't. I don't. They split it up. The part one, part two. Is that the Apparently, from what I heard, while they split up part one and part two, that the animation crew don't want to be on crew. Well, look, man, I give the creator all the respect in the world, but that has kind of really hurt their popularity because there ain't really nobody talked about two as much. I mean, part one, as much as they did with season one. I think because the reason that Invincible was so good was because it had no breaks. It was like every week they had a new episode, and it was just like great. And they were hour long too. I was like, yo, this is the I don't know, but I get what you're saying. So I get what you're saying. Yeah, King. I know he wants to because he sees that money. But if it ain't, we'll see how the X-Men '97 comes out. Then I will give you my opinion on that shit too. If it's made by the same company, I don't want it. Okay. No, you good, Coop. Excuse me. So yeah. So we'll do that. But yeah, like I said, I hope X-Men '97 is watchable and is bearable. Because if it's not, there's some rant coming. And Invincible, I think they don't need to take no more breaks because I read the comics and we're about to get in some good material, and they just don't need to take breaks, especially after 4 episodes. I think. Yeah, I did hear about the '90s cartoon. Yes, we have a Fallout TV show coming out. Hopefully, it is good. Hey, Sean. Yeah, I think Holly Berry should be in Deadpool, but it's gonna be a quick cameo. A lot of this is gonna be quick cameos. Yeah, Jane Master. I think he's in Deadpool Wolverine too. But I think they're just quick cameos. They're in, they're out. They're in, they're out. It's mostly just gonna be Deadpool, Wolverine, just traveling to different universes or multiverses, which is fine, I guess. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of over the multiverse, but if they use right, and I think Deadpool's gonna be smart enough with it, I think they're gonna use it right. So EW, EW. Hey, I'm just call it EW. Hey, what's good, Aaron? What's good? What's good? What's good? You came in on? Well, you came in, so I'll be live for another hour or two. So yeah. So so I read Invincible Comics too, and I'm excited to see what happens with the Invincible anime series. Yes, the Invincible comics are legit. They're good. Um, Honestly, if you look at the Viltrumites, they're more Saiyans than Kryptonians. So yeah, they're Saiyans. So it's. I had my fun with it when I read it because I was like, oh, this is how the Saiyans would be if they were alive, and that's exactly how I look at them. Um, so yeah, alrighty. Hey, what's up? What's up? Didn't want to miss my. Gotcha, gotcha. No, EW have not seen no Cartoon Network rant. I haven't really touched upon Cartoon Network in years myself. So, oh yeah, thanks King for asking me that question. You ever plan on trying to get on people's podcasts or other YouTuber shows? Yeah, I have tried to. I have to work out the schedule. I guess I could say who I want to be. I guess on their podcast. Lately, I know I've been my videos have kind of been leaking up to other people's YouTube page. I guess I know one of them. I definitely want to be on his podcast. Just something I can just engage in conversation with. The 4KO. I think most of y'all, if y'all know him, I want to be have a conversation with him. I want to have a conversation with Trey. I can't believe I'm not sure what his last name. Definitely want to work with him if we can do something down the line. But 4KO Trey. Um, I have started doing wrestling videos again, but I don't know if I want to work with some of these people do wrestling stuff. So I don't know. We'll see about that one. I might make a separate channel for wrestling though, because there is a fan base for it, and I didn't think there were, but I think a lot of people would like to hear what I have to say about wrestling. So, but right now the two top people are 4KO and Trey. So yeah, I wish that Semi Titan came back. Yeah. So yeah, Trey. Yeah, Aaron, I thought about that. The other day. I was like, "Yo, man, it's been a long time because I remember it was Coop, Dougie, you, me. Um, yeah, that's been a minute. When was the last one? It was like 2018, 2017. Jesus Christ, it's been a long time. It'll be nice to do that again. Yeah, I will do another live stream. Um, I'm going to say next weekend. I try to do it once a week due to my schedule now with work and stuff like that. Um, so it'll be like every Friday or Saturday. Um, if I'm working Friday, it'll be a Saturday, and um, if I'm going out on a Saturday, I'll do it in the middle of the week. But like I said, I'll have a video planned that I'll have that planned out. So just bear with me on that. But as of right now, it'll be either Friday or Saturdays. So if it's on a Thursday, just roll with it. I'm cool with it. But just mostly look for those on a Friday or a Saturday. I would love Megas XR to come back, but I don't see that happening. No, I don't. They wrote that off. Semi and a Titan. I can see that coming back in a different form or a movie, but and it's honestly I'd rather for that for a TV show. We did our last live together in 2018. Yes, God, 5 years ago, 4 or 5, 6 years. I don't know, 8. Oh my God, no, this is 6, 7 years ago. My bad. I said 5. Fuck, it's getting old. Yeah, I wouldn't really call it a podcast. It's just us talking. I didn't look at it as a podcast. I just looked at it as us talking. Just had a conversation, and people came for it. It was real cool. It was good times. It was good times when YouTube wasn't so crazy. Damn Google Hangouts back in the day. UAE Zillion. Are you talking about let's call it? Give me a millennial. Sorry, I'm brain farted. Are you a millennial? You read movies and TV shows in 2010. I review movies here and there and shows from back in the day. I try to review a lot of old cartoons because some people haven't seen it or what's it call it. So yeah, but yeah. So yeah, but if I review a cartoon, I'll put it on there. Like I brought back the Hidden Gems. That video was actually doing pretty well. I didn't think that video would get up to 200 views, but that did video pretty well. And I'll probably do more of that type of style with it again. Um, so I'll have that plan for next week. I'm gonna try to make that a weekly thing. So yeah. Um, so yeah. 5, 6 years, the time flies. Yeah, man, it has flies. Yeah, phew, I got a dog now because I know the last time we talked, I had no dog. I have a dog now. God knows I've been through several jobs since we talked, but yeah. So yeah, am I any opinion on Dune Part Two? Because I saw the movie, it's freaking fantastic. I will. I can't go to theaters to watch Dune because I'll fall asleep. Um, because the last one I fell asleep and I was at home. So I haven't seen it yet. It's still on my watch list, so I'm going to watch it. I don't know if I can go to theaters though. It's not boring. It's just that I just long movies have to really excite me. I have to have a little bit more excitement if it's over two something hours long. You know, the Batman, I fell asleep on the Batman. You know, and I like the Batman, but I fell asleep on it. You know, because I remember I was with my buddies and we were knocked out. My buddy was like, "Oh Lord, this is too long." It's just because it was just those long movies now. I guess that old age is kicking in. Johnson's telling you my old age is kicking in. Hey, Najee, would I like to join one day? Yeah, I mean, when I get everything worked out, I'll figure out everything. And yeah, we'll get the whole thing cracking. I feel like 2018, 2019 was the year you started getting more discovered. Talk shit. Yeah, Dow's made a video about me talking shit about the Thundercats 4 thing. Um, it was fine. I thought it was funny. Um, yeah, 2018, 2019 was the year I got big. I was doing well back then. Um, if I would have kept going, I probably would have got to 10,000 subscribers. But I stopped because again, my job and everything like that. So things happen. So, but yeah. And hell, I don't even think Dowsman even makes videos no more. I think he stopped too. He got to a good number too, and he just like I said, it's just things happen, you know. Hey Kyle, you got 3 cats. Oh, okay. Um, my dog doesn't hate cats. He saw a cat recently. He just looked at it and then it barked. So I was like, okay, cool. So you like cats? Then he took off. I said, oh well, I thought he likes them. What kind of music do you listen to? 90s hip hop. I kind of mix in some 90s, some Linkin Park here, some some Foo Fighters here. I kind of mix it in, but mostly 90s stuff now. Like literally, I just listen to 90s stuff. I don't listen to none of this new rap. You tell me a new rapper like who? Like, I'm like who? So 90s hip hop and stuff like that. And 2000s music too. Yes, cool. The Batman drags. Oh, does it drag? There's certain scenes where he was walking slow. I'm like, y'all could have cut that shit down a couple minutes, a couple seconds. So yeah, it does, and I think that kind of hits. So man, 30 is 30. Just because I'm 30 doesn't mean I'm not old, man. You get in your 30s range, you get to that level, you kind of relax. You're like, yeah, it just hits you. It just hits you differently. Um, I don't know, maybe because I worked a lot of late night shifts that kind of, you know, I don't know. So everybody keeps telling me 30 is not old, but I'm like, yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, it may not be old to you, but my body's letting me know I'm old. That's all I got to say. The Batman was too dark in terms of lightning, and movie was decent, but it felt too long. It was too long. Some scenes should have been cut. That's why I say it was drag. Now Dune didn't drag, but it was long. The Batman dragged, and there's scenes where the motherfucker dragged. You could tell it. You're like, okay, you know. Well, I don't read the new comics today, but if you say it's good, Tabby, I'll have to check it out because, like I said, I trust your judgment on comics because you've been spot on with your comics and stuff like that, and you've been like that for years anyway. So I trust your opinion on that. I'll have to check it out because this comics today I try to avoid because they're not as good as they used to. But if you say it's good, I'll check it out. Yes, you got stretched all right, but The Bones is stressed enough. For my old brother, they stressed enough. Nah, yeah, it's a lot better though. But like I said, it's just long movies today do put me to sleep though. Well, it don't help either. I ate some food before that too, so you know. Oh, you had a critical drinker. Oh, that's what's up. Okay, cool. I appreciate it, King. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Doom Part One was more of a build up. Yeah, yeah, it was. Doom Part One was a build up, but again, long film. It's just a long film. Oh, I love Keaton's Batman, Kyle. I think Keaton's Batman is you can look at Keaton's Batman and you can look at that as the blueprint to how Batman's supposed to, I want to say be, but it's a blueprint of how Batman is supposed to present. I guess in a way. But I love Keaton Batman. So EW. I made a. Oh, you made a music an anime music video. Oh Lord, I haven't done those in years. I had to check that out. Matter of fact, let me put that on my to watch. Matter of fact, me. Oh Lord, network. Yeah, but let's see. Check that out. And Johnson Day Pool. Okay. Gotcha. Thanks, King. Okay, cool. I'll look into it. Yeah. Since Tavia said it's good too, I'll check it out. Because Tavia, like I said, when it comes to his comics, I trust his opinion all day. In my opinion, Robert Patrick should have been Terry McGinnis. He was brooding as Bruce Wayne. Um, he he's a good actor. He could have played Bruce. It's just I don't know why they had them play that version of him. Because even in the next film, if they make him chippery, I don't want to see him that version. I want him to stay the same version. But I do agree he could have played Terry McGinnis, Aaron. But I don't know why they had him be that brewing. Like he was brewing like a mug. I'm like, yo, Bruce, come on now. Just kind of give it away that you are Batman. I don't know. I don't think he should have done it like that. But that's what Matt Reeves wants. So Coop Jones, Ultimate X Men feels more of a manga, which is penciled out, written by a Japanese artist. Okay. Let's see here. EW. Oh, you 26. Well, must be nice. Nah. That's congratulations. 26 is not bad. That's a good age. Uh, when I was 26, I I think I was right. Yeah, I was on YouTube. I was around YouTube doing something on YouTube. So yeah, well, it's getting late over here, so I gotta go. But before I go, opinion on Kevin Conroy's Batman being a Crisis 3 and Mark Hamill Joker because happy. Oh yeah, it's hopefully they have a lot of lines, especially Kevin Conroy. I hope he has a lot more lines. Because that's a good send off. I think it will be a good send off for him. Mark Hamill too. Hopefully they had some interaction. That would be nice. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Am I excited for uh, the Tomorrowverse? No, I am not excited for that son of a bitch. But for those two, I am excited for. So if they weren't in there, I probably would have passed on that mug. But I'm gonna check it out for them. Coop Kevin Conroy was my Yeah, voicing Batman, Bruce Wayne, two separate. So yes, like I said, Tevy, I hope it is. Crisis 3 will be the last time we'll hear Kevin Conner and Mark Hamill. If you look at back at Batman Begins, Bruce Wayne, and that one wasn't that developed well either. He wasn't, but he got the Bruce Wayne down. Christian Bale got Bruce down. Batman, no sir, but he got Bruce Wayne down, especially when he came back from his training with the League of Shadows. So yeah. Do you like Tim Daly as Superman? Yeah, I love him. Greatest, one of the top voices. Now I do love some George Newbern as Superman too. It's Justice League. I like both, but George Newbern he kind of wins a little bit. So it's kind of tough. Bruce Bruce was never that serious. He had a dull personality trying to go on, but most of his series came out when he put on the crowd. Yes, that's what I'm saying. But you can never tell Bruce was always Batman. You watch the Batman, you look at him like you Batman because he's scowling at people as Bruce Wayne. I'm like, yo, why are you scowling like that? And his suit, I like his suit, but you can look at Batman like because Robert Pattinson, his head, I don't know, it's just weird. I was looking at him like, at least for Ben Affleck's costume and even Christian Bale's, you couldn't really tell that they were Batman. But Robert Pattinson, oh yeah, he Batman. He's motherfucking Batman. Opinion. I like X-Men Evolution more than the 90s. Okay, that's fine. King, you can like X-Men Evolution. I mean, it had a rocking theme. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Um, you're not gonna get hate here. I understand. The 90s is love for the theme and for some of this other stuff. But don't get me wrong, Evolution has some good things too. Uh, I like how they portrayed Spike in there. I liked how they portrayed. Uh, I did not like the aspect of Cyclops and Jean as a kids. I thought that was a little. I don't know. It didn't win me over, but I guess it was okay. My favorite character was in there was Spike, and I guess Wolverine as the leader, the teacher. I thought that was pretty cool. So then you had to get Ocean Dub, those Canadian voice actors. Scott McNeil playing Wolverine. Who Lord, that was funny. I was 23 when I started my YouTube channel. This was 2021. Okay, congratulations. Yeah, yeah. We did hear Beyond in part two, so that's a good news. Good news for Crisis. Yeah. Is it Terry McGinnis though, Tavia? Terry McGinnis? that, so not Terry McGinnis, Will is Will the voice actor playing him? Coop, the whole universe with DC anime movies is a mess. Here, hoping they'll just do individual DC movies. Yeah, usually, I'm like, yeah, I'll give it a try. After this universe, they'd have fucked this universe up. I thought the universe, the new 52 style was bad. I'm sorry. I apologize for all those terrible Batman films. I'll take all those films other than these damn Tomorrowverse films. They've been trash ever since Beware My Power. Well, I gotta go to sleep. See you, man. All right, Tavi, take it easy. Nah, I don't blame Christian Bell. I blame that on Christopher Nolan. He wanted that voice. Christian Bell was like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Yeah, that's what I want." That's okay. So like, but I mean, still is it's not as bad as the. I still love Tom Hardy's voice. I'm Batman. Where are you, Batman? So Tom Hardy's voice was a little bad too. Wish we would have gotten Wolverine in the X-Men season 2. Yes, I wish we did too. On season 4, 90s X-Men. I don't think there's even been a bad X-Men cartoon. No, they haven't. There have not been one. No, not one damn one. That's saying a lot. We've had some not so good Spider-Mans, average at best. But we have not had one bad X-Men. Like I said, the '90s was good to that last season. The Evolution was good all the way up to the last season, and then Wolverine the X-Men was good. It needed more seasons, so yeah. So I like Laura X-23 X-Men Evolution was maybe, yeah. I think that's where she debuted at, was an X-Men Evolution. So that was probably a good thing about it. I came out of that. Okay, good. Thanks, Coop. Oh, okay. Thanks, Sarah. I want to make sure because you know how they are. How can you manage to not fuck up Superman with the animated films? Except for Doomsday, we didn't mention that. Oh shit. If you talk about Superman Doomsday, I guess I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the death of Superman we got a couple years ago under the New 52 one. I thought that was handled pretty well. That was actually the best film they did out of that universe, which was saying a lot. King, your favorite Batman was Val Kilmer. You know what? He wasn't bad. He was not bad. And anyone who could kiss has a kiss scene with Nicole Kidman. Hey, God bless him. So you know what I'm saying? God bless him, especially at that time. EW Network. Christina Miller is Cartoon Network killer, and John C is Pro Wrestling killer. Um, Christina Miller. Yeah, yeah. I guess she's a cancer of Cartoon Network. I said that for years, so it is what it is. John Cena. Nah, I don't. I don't think John Cena is the pro wrestling killer. Vince McMahon was killer. He pushed that motherfucker down my throat. It wasn't. It wasn't really Cena, and the way it looks, it wasn't. And a lot of stuff is coming out now that Cena actually wanted to do certain things, and Vince was like, no. And sure enough, I blame Vince on that one. Coop Jones, One Bad X-Men, the anime. We'll answer that. Oh, you damn right. How did I forget about the anime? Well, that was okay. That was average at best. That Wolverine, yeah, I oof. The best one they did out of the Marvel anime was Blade. I actually had a video plan for that, and I still haven't finished doing that. I have to look into that in a minute, see if I can get that done. So I have a video plan for that one too. I'm glad you brought it up, uh, King. I appreciate that. Oh, I mean, Coop. Thanks. So, uh, so yeah, Aaron Bain voice, Tom Hardy voice was memorable for all the wrong reasons. It was, but it's still enjoyable. What's up, the good? Yeah, what's up? It's been a minute. So yeah, the Man of Tomorrow was good. I actually did enjoy that. That's when I said, okay, maybe this universe is going somewhere. Shit. If it ain't Batman, Tomorrowverse don't know what they're doing. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah, Aaron Vince is getting his karma now. Wait, I forgot about Wolverine anime. Yeah. I forgot they had Steve Bloom there, but he didn't voice Wolverine. Nah, he voiced some other dude that was Wolverine's rival, which was the stupid. I don't know what they were thinking was to have Steve Bloom there, but let's have the guy from Heroes voice Wolverine, but we'll have Steve Bloom voice another character. I was like, this is the most ass dying shit I have ever seen in my life. But I said, whatever. Yeah, they were trying to make him younger, but it just didn't work. Hey, Dougie. Wish X-Men comics would get better. Yeah, I wish so too. People say that John Cena killed wrestling. No, I don't say John Cena killed wrestling. I think John Cena bored wrestling. He made wrestling predictable and boring. What killed wrestling was having him booked to oblivion. I mean, book. I mean, not booked to oblivion, but booked to win certain matches and stuff like that. All his matches, and that's the kind of was Vince would have wanted to do that. And a lot of people said, "Well, John was the one forcing that." I said, "I guess," but Vince could always say no to that. It took fans to revolt against him to say, "You know what? This is not what we want." Because when I looked at Roman Reigns, how he was booked, I said that was a Vince McMahon because Vince was trying to make Roman Reigns John Cena until Roman Reigns went in that door and said, no, sir, we're done." Paul Heyman was like, "Yeah, we got to turn him heel." And look, this is the best run he's doing. So, yeah, I don't blame John Cena. Yeah, don't ever blame John Cena for stuff like that, especially after what Roman Reigns was booked like. That was a Vince McMahon. That was Vince. No, Sean, I didn't watch The Young Rock, so I can't really say if I did like it or not. The guy who did Wolverine voice in the Wolverine anime did not sound right at all. He didn't have the grunt tone. No, no, he didn't. Hell, they were better off bringing back Manil to voice Wolverine. I don't know why they got that dude from Heroes. Yes, Doug, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I have to make a video talk about that too. Wrestling is in a reserve. We really are in a new wrestling popularity. It's not as an attitude era, but it is very popular now. I'm actually seeing things now in wrestling that like, okay, I see what you got. It's more popular now. I'm not popular, but it's popular than it was 5 years ago. So I was like, yeah, okay. Can I watch a full episode of Raw? Hell no, it's 3 hours, but I can watch an episode of SmackDown because it's only 2 hours. But yeah, I'm happy for her. John Cena didn't. If you ask me, did John Cena bury talent? I mean, who didn't? Triple H buried talent. They all bury talent, especially when you get to that top spot. Um, so I'm not really looking at that type of thing. Um, so I mean, like I said, I have no ill will against Cena, but I'm not gonna sit here and say he was the death of wrestling. That was Vince McMahon what he was doing with that. Um, you know, Coop John Cena booking was crazy. Yeah. Aren't you anti-smart? No, I'm just a fan who just came out of. I'm just one of those old wrestling fans, and I just left. I'm not anti this, anti that. Just a casual fan at this point. And I gotta safely say, but I do have to say though, John Cena is one of those guys that I would never say that kill wrestling. Excuse me. I will say that his booking, his his matches were boring and was very predictable. But he never killed wrestling. That was Vince. Vince wanted certain things, and Vince wanted to do this. So yeah. Look, I would love to have CM Punk or Shawn Michaels job with them Instagram uh, carpets he got going on over there. Man, look, he's doing some good stuff over there. The women's division is great in WWE right now. But wrestling and stuff. But wrestling has gotten more popular. It has gotten more popular in the last several years, and I'm happy for it. Do I still wish it was blood and cursing? Yeah, but uh, I guess I had to get over that. If somebody say, "Well, watch AEW," I can't. I can't even watch that even no more because they do all those flips and dives and stuff. The problem with AEW is there's no stories they're trying to tell. And I think they're trying now, for what I was told, but it takes what, a celebrity like Ice Cube's son for them to say something, and then now you want to do it when fans have been saying it for months, years. Have story, have characters. They haven't done nothing. At least when you look at WWE, I can safely say this, and I keep up with WWE right now. They have over 5 top baby faces that are over. Jey Uso, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Randy Orton. Um, who else? There's somebody else too. Uh, I guess you could say Becky Lynch. She's part of that group. But I remember it was a couple years ago. Raw, SmackDown didn't have that. WWE didn't have that many top baby faces. Nobody was over like that. There may be one or two, but not that many. Now they are, because I guess we're at a time where the booking is more logical. It makes sense, and I think fans are actually digging it now, which I'm surprised. But hey, guys, Godspeed with that. But they're doing a good job though. So, oh no, Ric Flair should have just stayed home. But again, Ric Flair has to go out and sell his woo wings, woo wings, his woo wings. Oh, those! I swear, I've been listening to too much of Jim Cornette. Yeah, O'Shea Jackson Jr. Yeah, he does need more roles. I don't know. But he's chilling on Twitter, just being a wrestling fan. Like I said, okay, cool. And he did do a good tribute for Akira Toriyama, though, which I thought was awesome. Yeah, it's sad because it's like, okay, you listen to him, but you don't listen to your own people who's paying for your shit. So I ain't. Yes, Doug, I definitely agree with that. They're giving the ad actually more people, like mid cards, actually storylines and doing things like that. They're actually building to something. Um, it's actually story, and it's not a complex story. It's just a story. It feels like everybody's doing something. You know, you know, and that's the thing. Triple H did that in NXT. He did a great job with that. Yeah, and another thing too about these pay per views they've done. I saw one of their pay per views. What was it? Was it Survivor? No, it was last year. It was either Backlash or something. And everybody, they're short, but even though a lot of people are not on the show, the next pay per view, the person who's not on the show, they'll be on the show. So it's like a rotation. Like, okay, you have this pay per view off, but this one, and they make it fresh. I saw that. I was like, okay, okay. I think the only time where everybody's on the same pay per view is WrestleMania, which it should be like that. And since they got a 2 night WrestleMania, that works out. I like that. So I think they're doing a good job. Yes, King. The Batman Brave and the Bold, used to hate it when I was a kid because when they canceled the Batman, the animated show, I was so upset. But then when the Batman Brave and the Bold came out, I watched it. I was like, oh, okay, I guess it's a Batman DC Universe show. And if you're a DC fan, that's your show. That's a show I recommend to everybody. They do a great job with that. So yeah. So yeah. Darren Miles. What do you think about Nickelodeon hosting the Super Bowl? Who's hosting the Super Bowl? Nickelodeon? I'm not understanding. Is someone from Nickelodeon hosting, or I'm not understanding. EW, do the Fat Cats work for Cartoon Network? Don't know. Aaron, Batman Bridge Road's good cartoon for campy Batman fans. Yeah, if you want to look at it like that, but it's a good DC show, Aaron, because it shows all the characters from the DC universe. There's not too many shows that do that. So, but yeah, it has some campiness to it, but it's still good. No, I haven't watched that yet, Dougie Freed. No, I haven't watched that. So yeah. So okay, I'll check it out. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, I had to check that out, Freed. So Dare Miles, they broadcast it. They just had Nickelodeon characters doing commentary, explaining the rules and stuff they broadcast. Okay, I mean, I haven't seen nothing like that on them hosting the Super Bowl. So I mean, that's kind of weird. Unless they did on their own channel or something. Darren asked me, "What's the future of Cartoon Network?" Man, I can tell you one thing. Um, and this is the reason I stopped doing it. The network is there just to be there. Honestly, if you want my opinion, they should have just Adult Swim just take the whole shit over because Adult Swim is the only thing that keeping that network alive with Rick and Morty. Um, the future is not the future is not bright for Cartoon Network. If they want to close the doors on it, they can. Um, but there's still a place for it, I guess, for I guess television wise, but not really. Again, it's up to David Zaslav too, if he wants to. I'm surprised he hasn't done something with that. But again, it's part of the package deal. You sell that with all those networks to Universal, they get the whole package. So that's probably why he has it. Now it'll be up to Universal what they do with that. Now if Comcast gets that, that means we'll get a lot more Universal shows on Cartoon Network. So I guess you can look at that as the bright side, but I don't know. It is what it is. Doug, your thoughts on Rooster Teeth shutting down? Not surprised, shocked, but not surprised. In a way, I guess no, but Ruby. I think Ruby's gonna be moved to another. Somebody's gonna pick up Ruby. I do see Ruby still gonna get picked up because it's a big old IP. Who wouldn't pick up Ruby? I just don't know who's gonna pick it up though. If Universal even wants to keep it or not. Red and Blue, that's done. Uh, Genlock, that's done. Just I think the only thing they'll take from there is Ruby. It's just where will Ruby go? I don't know. Can you do a Q&A reaction music album reviews and other stuff? Um I'll probably do a Q&A again. Reactions, gotta be careful with those. So I don't know. Music album reviews, probably on old stuff, nothing new. Um But yeah, probably do some Q&As. Yeah, yeah, they do. I hope one day we'll get some. Yeah, I don't know about the Ben 10 franchise. It's weird. I'm surprised they haven't made something new with it. But again, I think Ben 10 will be fine because it's one of the IPs that make a lot of money. So I don't think they'll do anything. Question is how the show's going to be. So yeah, who do you think Paramount's selling to? I don't know. I really don't know. Um, I just know Warner Bros. Is going to go to. If Universal gets that, then Paramount. If anything, Amazon could get them, but they just got that movie studio, so I don't know. I see Netflix picking them up. That's the only people I can see picking them up, or Apple. But I say Netflix. I say Netflix. Man, whoever picked up Rooster Teeth Godspeed to dealing with that toxic fan, yes, I seen the fandom. They can have that shit, that fandom. And when it first came out, it wasn't like that, but it got worse. It actually got worse when the creator passed away. That's when I noticed when the fandom just got so crazy. But God bless them. That's what they want to talk about. Yeah. But if I was running a studio, I would pick it up because it's an IP that people do. It's a recognizable IP. Where would I have it at? More than likely Netflix. That's probably the safest place for it right now. Because if it goes to any other platform, Amazon or one of them, I don't know. So don't know. I don't really keep up with that type of stuff, and I won't talk about that stuff on the channel. So, do you know about the? Yeah, I heard about Elon Musk was trying to buy out Disney. Um, hell, at this point, somebody needs to, because what Disney's doing is just it's not good for consumer base. Let's just say that. Okay, okay, I gotta check that out. Okay, cool. Say less. Say less. Okay, okay. Matter of fact, let me type some of this stuff on YouTube as we speak now. I know I've been watching Solo Level. If y'all been keeping up with that one, Solo Level, is something that anime. Oh yeah, I do remember this. Aaron, I don't think I finished it, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh, what's up, Gary? Oh no, you're good, and I hope you have fun at Disneyland. You're great. Yeah. No, I haven't heard about X Men. Not X Men, but Xbox going to third party. That's X Men. Holy shit! See, that's what happens when you cater to shippers. That's why when I always be like, what was it, that one? Jurassic Park, Camp Cretaceous. I was always on the. I didn't like the Brooklyn and what's it called? Shipping. They Kenji shipping because I thought it was just stupid. Even though I'm on the side of Brooklyn and Odu shipping, so I don't know. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, they can't be catering to them all the time. So yeah, preparation for season 3. Okay, thank you, Coop. Yeah, yeah. I just finished watching Shogun, episode 2. It's pretty good, pretty good. I'll wait till the season's over, then I'll give you guys my review of that if I stick with it too. Because sometimes I start and don't finish stuff, but Shogun's pretty good. Shogun's pretty good. Live action stuff. Invincible, y'all will get weekly reviews of that. My Adventures of Superman, when that comes back, y'all get weekly reviews of that one. Um, I will bring in some anime reviews too. I just have to find the right ones that I know that I will watch. Um, I just started watching that new Pokemon. They dubbed it on Netflix. What's it called? See, give me a minute. So, give Johnson some time. Oh yeah, Pokemon Horizon. Yeah, I saw Pokemon Horizon on Netflix. I saw 3 episodes of it, and I stopped it. Oh, Kuma Production Music Group. What's up? So, I appreciate it. Thank you for joining the live stream. I do appreciate it. Okay, Gary. Let's see your text right here. Let me go here. Johnson, I am very confident that Comcast will get Warner Brothers. Yeah, I think so too. If they don't get it, they'll get some type of form of they'll get some part of it. I do think they will. Comcast definitely is going to get Harry Potter. Rest assured, Harry Potter is going to Comcast. That's one thing I can bet you my future mortgage on. That is going to Comcast. Oh, that annoy you more than Starco. I hated Starco. I really did. I got to the point where I was over that one. I think when Star versus Force of Evil started, and I remember it, I said, "Oh yeah, I want these to get together." And then I started watching it, and I was like, uh huh." And then they got to, and then eventually Jackie left, and I was like, "Okay, put them together." And they kept playing around and dibby dallying around. I'm like, "Yo, put them together." They never did. And then Star got back with her ex, and that's when I was like, "I'm done. I'm just done with this show." So yeah. Kingdom of the Ruin was the worst anime of the fall. What was that one? I don't. Let me look at that one up. I might have seen that one because these names. The only Kingdom I know is the Kingdom anime. Let's see here. Let me see here. Oh, you ain't lying, Dougie. You are not lying. That was garbage. That was garbage. Oh my god, it had a great premise. Oh, it started off so hot. Oh, and then it was oof. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. Oh yeah, that was you ain't lying, Dougie. Kingdom of Ruin, I call Kingdom of Shit, garbage, Kingdom of Garbage. Whoever thought that ending was a good idea? I'm like, yo, it started off pretty well. Then old girl died. Then you're like, oh well, okay, well this is interesting. And then they brought her back to life. I, I have never seen no shit like that in my. Oh boy, that was the gig. My man, Dougie. Not worst anime of the fall, worst anime of the year, my man. How come cable is still around? Well, Darren, there's these old folks that are grannies, and this I don't know. I think cable's just gonna be around. I'm just do I have it? No, but it's be around. I got my internet, and it's good enough for me. I can get everything I need through this. Cartoon Network is merging because of Christina Miller. Warner Brothers is merging. I don't blame Cartoon Network for merging. Now you can blame Cartoon Network's the death for Christina Miller. I would say that the Our House is a good show. Did you review that one? I reviewed it, but I didn't keep up with it. I didn't keep up with it like I didn't keep up with Ophidia. I didn't keep up with a lot of shows. Um, have I seen it? I have. I think I did review the last episode though. I'm not too sure. It's been a minute, so yeah. So, but yes, Dougie, the Kingdom of Ruin, the Kingdom of Shit. Mm-mm. Yeah, I think physical media is becoming popular because people wants to own it, and the way these studios are trying to get rid of it is kind of shady. Because again, they can control it on digital, and Crunchyroll, what they're doing is atrocious. Because it's like if you buy the disc, because at Funimation, you be were able to buy the digital copy and the physical copy, and now they're like, oh well, you won't be able to have the digital copy. It's a whole mess of things. Bro, Kingdom Ruin had a good premise before. Yes, it had a great premise, man. Dug it, boy. Yo, I was actually going to review that one. I was like, okay, if it comes out well, I'll review it. I couldn't review it. Like literally, I would shit on that so badly, and it would be so short. It would be one of my shortest videos because it was nothing but negative. It was the negative thing. I was like, nah, forget that. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. It's not worth it. The 100 Girlfriends is definitely one. I think I heard about that one too. Let me see. When it comes to anime, if I seen it, I done seen it, but let me see. 100 Girlfriends. 100 Girlfriends. Let's see. Dougie, I swear to God, you don't give me more animes to watch than anybody else. I would certainly watch this one, Mister. Whoever this guy is, he got wife one, wife two, wife three, wife four, wife five. All right, Akuma, what's up? Cartoon Network, Rooster Teeth, DC, Rocksteady, NetherRealm Games, all Warner Bros. Discovery companies are soon going under because of greed, woke. Yes, absolutely, they are going under. Cartoon Network has been dead for a while. Rooster Teeth is dead. DC, they almost life support, but they're about to be dead. Rocksteady dead. NetherRealm Studios near death. So yeah, I agree. Yo, Aaron, chill out. I haven't watched it yet. No spoilers. You know what? If they ever do a WWE crossover with TNA, and don't call it Impact, it's TNA now, Sean. That'd be good. Um, it's weird. Before AEW, we always had these fantasy of TNA and A and WWE crossover, and they never did. And now, years later, they're gonna do it. I'm like, come on now! All the stars that were in TNA are gone now. Like the Samoa Joes of the world, AJ Styles, they're not in TNA. They're actually in one in AEW and one in some WWE. So yeah. Aaron, also popular opinion. Karen Danvers should have never been made Captain Marvel. She should have remained Miss Marvel. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's where they fucked up at too. I understand why they did it, but they should have just left it alone. And honestly, I'll be real with you. I don't have a problem with the first film as much as other people do, but there is a problem with that. And I agree. She just kept her as Miss Marvel. So, yeah, I agree. Yes, sir. Let's see here. So, I'll be making reviews. The wrong way to use the healing. Yeah, I've seen that. It has a nice opening, probably the best opening I've heard this season for anime. Yeah, I heard about Disney basically giving the DVD department to Sony. I mean, Disney wants to do what Disney do, but Disney's losing more money than Sony is. So I don't know. So Captain Marvel left a bit of taste. No, I do agree. I think her personality needed to be desired. It definitely did it. It needed to be. So yeah. But alrighty, guys, I have be on here for another 5 minutes and I will be off. Okay, I'll check this. Man, Doug, you give me all this stuff to check out, man. Give me a minute now. This is a lot. Nah, I'll check them out. What other what anime did I checked out this season? I still keep up with Classroom of the Elite. That's still one of my animes to watch. So yeah. So yeah, if y'all haven't seen it, go check that out. That's very good. Y'all will get a review on that one very, very, very soon because I think they will wrap up soon. Also, Disney and Marvel, Lucasfilms is because the same thing did. You know, Bob Iger canceled a few Star Wars films. And yeah, yeah, they did. That's a Kathleen Kennedy thing. I'm still surprised she's still in office. Shit. I mean, I think they need to get rid of her because she's part of the problem. Especially what she did with Gina Carano. Yeah, it's crazy. Um, mm, we'll see what they do by the end of the year. Um, Marvel has Deadpool and that TV show Agatha, which I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but whatever. That's Marvel. Disney, I don't know what they got going on. Lucasfilm, I think the only Star Wars is coming out. I don't think nothing Star Wars is coming out this year. I could be wrong, but if it's just probably another agenda driven stuff. Aaron, everyone keeps saying Rose is the best girl. I'm like, where? She's just a tough chick. Darren, do you think Disney and Warner Bros. Can be saved? Disney, yes, it just needs to be taken over by the right person. Warner Brothers, no, they need to fucking just fold over, let Universal pick up the bones. They're done. Coop Jones, I think is going to fail. Yep. I'm trying to figure out why they returned to death. I think nobody will watch that BS. Hell no, neither would I. Star Wars, you know, folks gave up. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty, guys, I'm about to wrap this stream up. Um, this is just a test run I gave it. I just want to see, but more than likely, I will do another live stream next Friday. When Godzilla and Kong comes out. Let's see here. That will be the 29th, I believe. I'm probably going to try to do that 28th, because I don't know if I'm going Friday or not. So I'll do it the 28th just in case. But Ghostbusters and then all the, I'm not gonna see all the, not like that anyway. So that'll be the next one. Let me answer these last few things and then I'll wrap this video up. Akuma Productions question is, what is the difference between Christina Miller and Kathleen Kennedy? The only difference is one's still working, the other one's not. Sad though. All right, Nadia. Thank you. I'll talk to you. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. What the hell I'm doing? All right, Najee. Remember, have a Johnson day, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Appreciate it. But yeah, Coop, Dougie. Let's see here. Aaron, we're gonna have to do this again. And next time we'll do the live stream together, bros. I'll just have to figure that out. If y'all guys shoot here. 1 minute. Let's see here. I don't have Discord no more, so I'll make another one. And when I make another one, yeah. More than likely though, it's gonna be on the weekend, so don't have to worry about that. If you guys got a Friday or Saturday off, we'll work. We'll make it do. Yeah, I got y'all Google message. I got y'all, and I will just do it like that, and I'll just message you out the Google message and stuff, so we can work that out. But all right, fellas, I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. It's nice chatting with y'all, and I will see you guys later.